Hi everyone, my name is Venkatesh and today I'm going to reaction for the materıals development course. And it's about teacher-centered versus student-centered learning and how to prepare materials for teaching vocabulary. Teacher-centered learning uh, is the more traditional or conventional approach of teaching. The teacher functions in the primary role of classroom lecturer, presenting information to the students who are expected to passively receive the knowledge being presented. A teacher-centered learning environment is one in which the focus is primarily on the structure. The teacher chooses the topics, the teacher talks and students listen. What the teacher knows about the subject takes priority. Students work alone or independently. The teacher monitors and corrects student work as needed. The teacher is solely responsible for answering students' questions, and the teacher evaluates students' performance and evidence for learning. The classroom is typically quiet. What the teacher knows about the subject takes priority. Students work alone independently. The teacher monitors and corrects students' work as needed. The teacher is solely responsible answering, and classrooms can be quiet. And student-centered. In student-centered learning, the teacher is still a classroom authority figure. However, they function as more of a coach or facilitator, while students embrace a more active and collaborative role in their own learning. A student-centered learning environment might look like one in which the focus is shared by both students and their teacher. Students may have some choice in the topic they cover. The instructor models a concept or challenge, then invites the students to explain or demonstrate it back to class. The students interact with their teacher and one another during the lesson. And topics are delivered in familiar everyday language. Students might use themselves new vocabulary, might get its own lesson. And students work in pairs, in groups, or alone depending on the activity. The instructor refrains from constant monitoring but provides feedback or corrections when questions arise. And students attempt to answer each question using their teachers as an information resource or facilitator. Students evaluate their own learning alongside the teacher instructor. The classroom is busy and filled by energy. A student-centered classroom may possess some or all of these qualities and may not for every learning scenario. Some teachers and students may find students-centered learning too chaotic, but testing out a healthy mix of teacher-centered and student-centered methods may be key of the success. And constant considerations on adapting materials for language teaching, relevance, universality, authentic, and provocative topics. And the process of creating and testing education materials for language teaching, writing phase, feedback gathering, piloting, approval and publication, feedback analysis, and challenges. Preparing vocabulary teaching materials. First is identifying relevant vocabulary. Second is creating varied learning materials and providing authentic learning opportunities. And preparing vocabulary teaching materials to young learners. Importance of considering cognitive and linguistic developments, keeping activities short and engaging, utilizing games and activities for effective vocabulary teaching. So, as an example, games, Pictionary game, Carrots, Got It, Back to Board, Speller Lineup, and Hangman, and Class Robot. So, this is the end of my presentation. Thanks for listening and